everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fan Channel. Here to give you a quick taste of Feudal Alloy, a metroidvania-like game where you control a robot that has a fish tank for a head. Actually, all the robots have these weird fish tank head things, and I think it's adorable. The story is essentially you are to this farmer robot who also takes care of like the elderly robots, but then one day these bandit robots show up and steal all the oil, so you're going to get the oil back and do that. If you can see on the top left, I got my little fish head there. Next to that, the brown bar is actually my health, and that is actually oil. You actually use oil to recover and all that kind of fun stuff like that. Below that is a heat gauge, which is actually how you dictates how much you can attack and stuff like that. It also dictates how you can use abilities that I've gotten so far. I've gotten a dash, I've gotten this kind of down EMP strike, and I've got a guard ability. The guard ability, however, you can still guard even if your heat's maxed out. I have found the cooldown system fairly annoying, mostly because of the way it's tied to the gear, which I'll actually show you quickly. You actually have different pieces of gear that have different perks to them. They don't really explain some of them though, like this one, like damage and cooling speed. That makes sense. Oil capacity, I'm assuming that means more health maybe. And then we have something like overheat temperature. I've equipped items like this and I've swung my sword. I've done tests where I've got no equipment at all. I swung my sword and I can swing it like a certain amount of times. I equip all these items for the overheat temperature, and I've been able to swing my sword the same number of times. So I don't know what that actually changes, and it's been really limiting in some of the combat situations. There's also these weird little battle rooms that they put you into and just send waves of enemy after you, and that's probably the low point of the game. They're boring and frustrating. But other than that, the game looks great. It controls amazingly well. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I have grenades on the B button. Those are used to open metal doors. This EMP thing actually disables certain electrical doors, which is really cool. As you can see in the top right, that top bar there is an experience bar. I played this game for about 3 hours and I've gotten 2 levels, which I can show you here. And you get various perks and stuff like that. I, of course, have picked to get a better cooling system and more damage. But the time between the level ups is crazy long. It feels like it's literally an hour before I get a level up. The map is done great. You get you don't actually start with the map. You have to find it in the level. Then you use it as an item, and then the rooms slowly unveil themselves, and it's actually fun because it's kind of like just stuck to a board. And then, of course, here it shows your abilities and all that kind of fun stuff here. Like I've got the bomb module, the dash module, electromagnetic pulse module, and the block module. And then here's the achievements and collectibles. So the reason I'm starting here is I believe I'm going to get a new item here. Awesome. So I have found the electric wave module. So now I have a dash move. So we're going to go. So now that's going to unlock certain doors for me. So what I've just gotten here as well, if you can look at the upper right, I have 6 grenades. I have 5 grenades. I have the oil flasks, which I have 2 kinds of, and then I have the these little cooling potions that if I drink them, it freezes my overheating module. So what we're gonna do is, oh, okay, cool. So in junction with the jump, I can dash in the air and get switches, which I need to do here. I wonder if that's a okay, that is not a ceiling I could hit. I was confused there for a second. But other than that, the overheat thing and those really annoying combat rooms, this game has been very fun. The biggest issue I had earlier is those wasp things that you saw just there were taking so much damage and had almost no knockback at all. It was just a pain and very unpleasant to even fight them. See, you see how he's got a little, he's got a hamster on his head. I wish I had a hamster. And as you can see, I'm collecting parts for money and stuff like that. I actually just got the map perfect. Everything's falling into place. So I'm gonna open up this map, and then I'm gonna actually go back to my map, and now I have the map, and it's gonna show that I haven't explored those other places there, which is pretty neat. What you're gonna see on the map is what you see there at the bottom rightish kind of there. It says like LDL. That is actually a key card that I need to get, and it has those are actually written on the key card, which is really neat. There's also where are they? See on the one that's on the bottom right, it has like a little tiny like little triangle hut thing. Right below that are some other writing. That's that's another thing of a K. That is a portal. And after you discover a portal, you can go through it and all that kind of fun stuff like that. Oop. Did not quite make that jump. But yeah, outside of the overheat mechanic, combat's been pretty actually fun. If you're gonna get this game, don't ever buy anything outside of like health, because they literally just throw so much stuff at you. We're gonna actually stay with the armor. Or actually I could get some more damage. But the overheat thing. Hey buddy. Oh, so can I? So that didn't damage you, but I can go and get these here. Oop, oh well. So as you can guess, oil is your life, and this is how you recover life. Yeah. I think it's great. I fought one boss. He was interesting, but felt weird to fight him, mostly because it was like the biggest enemy I had fought until then. So which way are we going? Can we go down? Let's see if we can go down. No fall damage, by the way. All right, let's see. So like I said before, I need a key card to go here. I like this new attack. A lot of the enemies also are kind of dumb. See, he's got a... Oh, well, he had a fishy head. Yonk. There we go, that's what I wanted. And that's how essentially the game progress goes. You get a new item. You usually get a new item, get a key card, go to the next area, and so on and so forth. And it's been unsurprising, but not bad. So like before, those robots would have taken a bunch of hits. I've had some weird glitches with that one specific enemy. There's another variety of him that takes less hits. I had an instance where he swung, like he didn't swing his blades, but I still took the damage. It was weird. These used to take a few hits, and now take only 3. Get out of here. Oop. And then these guys are actually fun to attack because they back out of your reach and you gotta smack them in the air. Where are we? I like that there are smudges on the map there. The down electromagnetic pulse that I do here actually stuns enemies and stuff like that. God, I love that everything has fish or hamsters. The first boss was a giant robot controlled by a smaller robot, which I thought was great. I've encountered things that I have clearly would have to go back to. I know that at the beginning there are some doors I cannot actually open without the abilities that I've recently got. Okay, that won't work. There is a weird thing if you some of the areas like those lasers and spikes will actually cause you to respawn, and you can't move for like a second or two, and that's actually caused me to die. Huh. So if I do that, yeah. Oh, I want that money though. So, bam. No idea what that did. Oh, there's a door over here. But yeah, this is the game, Feudal Alloy. I'm, like I said before, very much outside of those weird challenge rooms. And so far there has been one in every single area. And they're just not fun. And it's one of those things that you, and I died, that you will die to it, and then you'll just start getting more and more annoyed. And it just makes it worse. And then you'll finish it and you're like, oh, that means there's just gonna be another one of those. And then the cooldown system So how many summons can I swing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think I've improved it from the original 10. I'm not sure. It's just that upgrade didn't really seem to do that much effect. And again, they throw so much armor at you, and I can't really figure out how to I can't organize it as far as I can tell, and I can't sell it. But that's how you do want to do most of the combat, hit and run. Oop. That bomb also has a very deceptively large hitbox, so don't get hit. But yeah, that's Feudal Alloy, very much a metroidvania game where you play as a robot with a fishy head going to recover oil for the elderly robots. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Oddly enough, this is not the oddest game I have played. This is actually charming. And thank you very much for joining me. Have a nice day. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I will try to get back to you. If you like fishies, leave a comment. And if you subscribe or share the video, it helps us out a ton. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. What's in here? Ooh, jump pad. Whee! There we go. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.